Greetings and salutations. What's poppin'? What's crackalackin'? What's going on, YouTube? This is your host, Whole Armor. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. We are 5 days away of getting into some Starfield high octane action, baby. Can you dig it? Huh? Can you dig it? We're getting ready to embark on a new adventure brought to you by none other than Bethesda. Now, I understand Bethesda got a bad rep with a bad game. Okay, we get it. But can they make up for it? Can anybody make up for it? Is it possible that game studios can learn their lesson and get it right? Hey, I know of a game studio. They've been trying to get it right for the past 10 years, but that's a whole total different discussion. Huh? Hey, some of the things I wanna talk about is that, listen, 5 days away. Hey, if you ain't ready, you better get ready. Cause what's the release date here? What do we got? Today is the 27th. The official release, according to the sources, which will be Bethesda, August 31st and August 1st, all the way up, August 31st and September 1st to September 6th. September 6th. We 5 days away of the embargo being lifted because the people that are playing the game 5 days earlier than on release has premium editions and dev keys where they can play review keys, dev keys, so they can play the game, so they can get their reviews out early. So that's the reason why a lot of people is playing the game. And we got a lot of videos that come out so far. We have a lot of news that's come out so far, and getting into some of the and they talked about some of the leaks as well. Not too leakish, just spilled some of the beans, but not the whole pot. Okay? Or maybe there's people out there trying to spill the beans, the whole pot of beans, because there's been a lot of people out there that's been on that buffoonery lately, and we ain't got to go into that. I want to stay on a positive note. I want to stay on an uplifting, because we getting ready to have this thing here. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it's about to go down, okay? We are going to get the Starfield, the space game, the RPG in our hands. I want to ask the community, what are you most excited for? We got base building, we got ship combat, space travel. Yeah, the space travel, it may not be, fully seamless from planet to the space. That's okay. You may not be able to have atmospheric flight. When you go down to a planet, you gotta go straight down, land, get out, do what you gotta do. You just can't fly your ship around. That's okay, because what it makes up for is story. What it makes up for the things that you do, it matters. You have an effect of the universe based on what you do in the game and how often you do it and who you do it to as far as the NPCs are concerned. So it makes up for not being a full-fledged space sim. A lot of your full-fledged space sims ain't full-fledged space sims. But I digress. Let's talk about the time zones here. Starfield time zones. Now, according to your time zone here, here it is. I got it pulled up right here. Check this out. Okay. This is when the release time zones are gonna be. So this is when, according to Bethesda, this is when you be approximately these times are probably not set in stone. You know, the world is a moving thing. All right. Life is a moving thing. So this is roughly approximately when you be able to play the game. Okay. So let's move on here. What do you guys think about the modding community? The way I understand it is that the modding community is already got their hands on Starfield. I may not just be finding this out now, but people probably already know that the modding community has already got their hands on Starfield and on the codes and the programs that's needed to make the mods and things of that nature, and they're probably working on things as we speak, getting ahead of things, you know, getting a head start, getting ahead of the curve, you know, because there's gonna be a lot of DLC that's coming out. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be coming soon. Well, at least I will hope so. You know, it is we don't know. We don't know what is in store in the future. But what we do know is we got a game that's coming, and we do know that Bethesda is allowing the modding community to be involved in it, and we do have a pretty good idea, and based off of it is based off of speculation, but there's been people that said that they got the modding community involved already. There's people working on some mods as we speak, you know, and that to me, in my opinion, how I feel about it is a good thing, because we can be seeing some mods here in the next week or the next couple of months or so, next couple of weeks or so, and I'm all for it. Do any of you let me know down in the comment section how y'all feel about the modding, and let me know in the comment section, do y'all agree with mods being paid for, whereas you have to pay for mods? I don't mind if they're reasonable. You know, I don't want to already spend what, $75 or $60 on a game. I don't want to spend another 40 on a mod. You know what I mean? That sort of thing has to be, you know, within reason. Like a couple dollars here, $5 here, $10 mod, depending on what type of mod it is. If it's a big mod where it can help, like with the ease of use of the game, like for example, vehicles, ground vehicles, other than the jump pack, which would be cool, you know. Let me know in the comments. Another question: how long do you guys plan on playing Starfield? You know, let me know that in the comment section too. Is this gonna be your number one primary game that you play on a regular basis, or are you gonna play Starfield and a little bit of other things? You know, let me know. I plan on playing Starfield for a very long time. I want to get myself immersed into the world of Starfield. I yearn for a good space genre game where I have my character that I've created, and and it matters what I do, and I can build relationships with the NPCs that I meet, and we go on adventures, and I'm looking forward to sharing my adventures and hearing the adventures of my friends as well. Uh yeah, so do you think Starfield will be bug free? Do y'all think Starfield will be bug free, like Bethesda is claiming, according to them? Their quote unquote most polished comment is what they said. Do y'all believe that? You know, I we have no reason not to, but it's okay to be skeptical. It's okay to be like, I don't know about that. Bold statement there, Bethesda. Hold up. Ain't no game gonna be that doggone polished. You know, do you believe the statement based on what we know so far and what we heard so far leading up to this point? You know, because we got a lot of people, and people can lie. People can over exaggerate, over explain, under explain. You got to read between the lines. You got to take things with a grain of salt, that sort of stuff. It's perfectly okay to be ride the fence a little bit. You know, but for me, I believe that Starfield will come out and be polished like they say. I believe it. I believe what they say. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be able to finally get into a game title and it works and functions the way it's supposed to function, and I don't have to wrestle with it. That is a breath of fresh air. And I hope that that is the case. I hope that the release is stable. I hope that the game is polished. I hope that Starfield will land. I hope it lands and stick the landing and hold it, right? So to speak. Yeah. Um and some of the people here that are Starfield fans, Bethesda fans, I want to know if there's anybody here that is Star Citizen fans. My question is, do you think Starfield can compete with Star Citizen in Star Citizen's current condition? You know, now for those who don't know, Star Citizen is a massive multiplayer space simulation game. But right now, it is only Stanton Star System right now, and the devs are working on getting systems into the game, and get testing for certain systems so they can expand their universe in the future. Now, Star Citizen, to be fair, Star Citizen is slated to be a full-fledged open box space sim with uh, ships, base building, full economy, alien species, not just flora and fauna, the planet environments and creatures, but actual humanoid aliens of Vandal, Xi'an, Travarian, and many more, just to name a few. So, in the Star Citizen's current state, do y'all think that Starfield can compete with Starfield? Let me know down in the comments. I want to talk about the classes. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know about or what they're going to do with the classes, or what they're going to do in the game as far as their classes is concerned, or as far as their traits is concerned, because the list the possibilities of you doing these things, or playing the game, it's, man, the possibilities, oh man. Just think about it. The replay value alone in Starfield is gonna be amazing, because you got so many choices up front that has a direct that may can have a direct effect on your choices during the game and after. You know, based on what class you choose, and just the just look at the list here. We got Beast Hunter, we got Bouncer, we got Bounty Hunter, Chef. Wait, what is the chef gonna do? What type of impact can you have in the universe of Starfield as a chef? You know, it has to have some form of an impact in order for it to be a starter class, right? Maybe there's a way for you to be a non-combatant, where you just cook food and make everybody happy, or just make your faction happy, and you just get through the game purchasing food, cooking it up, and selling it back to the people of all the factions, and everybody loves you. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, hey, it's that's the fun and that's the beauty of it, to be able to get into the game and find out what it is that we can do. We got combat medic. How is that gameplay is gonna work out? Are you gonna is you gonna be able to be a combat medic to the NPCs that are out there fighting, where they call you for help and you respond to them and you try to save an NPC's life? And what happens when you're not successful? You know, do people look at you? Will people start to look at you different? You know, how will that affect your gameplay going forward? You know, will a faction be like, oh, you failed to save one of my friends, so you can't no longer join our faction or our guild or whatever? See, these things is so amazing that this could potentially be how the game operates. You know, we got Cyber Runner. Now this is probably familiar with you cyberpunk fans. You know, they got in Cyberpunk 2077, there's what you call a net runner, you know, and and maybe that could be the same thing as well, you know. And then you got the cyberneticist. I don't even know what that is. Maybe cybernetics, uh, amputated arms, where you can have a robotic hand or robotic legs, or cybernetics in the eyes, or what have you. So many questions. Diplomat, where you play the role of diplomacy, where you intermix with other factions or warring against each other. You step in to say, hey, fellas, you know, or a faction, let's chill out. Let's see if we can come up with a different way of doing things, so that way everybody is happy. We all get what we want, and you keep the peace. You know, you got Explorer. Well, that's the whole name of Starfield. That's the DNA of Starfield right there. Explorer. One of the master classes, starter classes that I'm most excited for is the Gangster. I want to see what the Gangster is like. You know what I'm saying? I want to check that out. Gangster. You got Homesteader, Industrialist, Long Hauler, Pilgrim, Professor. Another friend of mine, he said that he wants to look into the Ronin. You know, I really don't know what a Ronin is. Maybe he does. He have to explain it to me, and so we can check it out and see what that is. But as you can see, and that's just to name a few. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. And then on top of that, you have the traits, right? And they showed in the video where you can have kid stuff, you can have the alluring fan, you can have uh, the ability to talk very well, to get ahead through doors and talk your way in and out of things, you know. And these have direct effect on your gameplay, on what you can do and what you can't do, and how NPCs react to you, right? You're there. You're made to feel alive, that you're in the world. You see, that's what I like. That what matters to me, where I can play a role and be immersed in the world of Starfield, and my actions matter. Okay? So that's all I have for today. That's all I got. Got some talking points. I got some notes, so I wouldn't just be rambling on. I wanted to be a little bit more focused on my topic. But please let me know in the comment section what you all want to do and how you want to do it. You know, do you think Starfield will be able to compete with Star Citizen? And how long do you plan on playing Starfield? Is Starfield the end all be all game for you, or are you gonna be playing Starfield along with other of your favorite titles? That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm definitely gonna be splitting my time between Starfield, Cyberpunk 2077. I may sprinkle in a little bit of Red Dead Redemption, and I'm also having a wonderful time playing Sons of the Forest with my good friend Boy Walker Joe. I also want to give a special shout out to another good friend of mine that's been highly instrumental uh, with my YouTube channel, and helping me better myself behind the scenes, is the Living Tribunal. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for giving me pointers. Thank you for letting me know one of the mistakes that I'm making, so that I can get better and do a better job, and have the YouTube channel flourish. And I got, like I said, I'm not gonna forget anybody. I got a lot more shout outs to do in the future, because there's a lot of people that's been helping me, and I want to give them their credit and give them their just due as well. But this is all I got, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Whole Armor, and hey, be cool, be calm and collective. Just relax. Don't get out there and do anything stupid. We're 5 days away. Starfield be coming out. Is 10 days for others, 11 days for others. But be cool, be calm. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and night, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, and a wonderful year. And God bless you all. And peace and chicken grease. This is your host, Whole Armor, and I'm out of here. Peace.